Hey guys, it's Anita. So I figured that a vlog would be a lot easier to do than a blog because a lot has happened in the past 5 days, maybe, I think, kind of, yeah. Yeah, I think so. So pretty much after that night that I couldn't sleep, the next day we went around Washington D.C. and we saw a lot of monuments and we met with our Department of State and we saw the Holocaust Museum. And so that was cool. Like I did some of this stuff before, but it was weird that we didn't have much time to look around everywhere. But we were trying to do everything in like one day. So it was kind of nice at the same time because it was really hot outside. And so we didn't have to be outside for that long. By the way, one of the reasons why I'm kind of talking quietly is because I'm sitting in like a broom closet because and like there's like right outside the door is like a hallway, and because like my roommates are in my room and I feel really awkward like talking to myself while they're in there. So one time maybe I'll like talk with like them with me. But yeah. Anyway, so then after that day, we had okay, that was Friday, and then Saturday we yeah, Saturday is the day that we left. And Saturday we pretty much like woke up and we did kind of like a meeting kind of thing where we talked about like what we're gonna do on the flight, like what's happening. And there was actually two flights for like all the 50 kids because there's 50 kids who got the scholarship, and one flight had I think like 30 something kids plus one chaperone, and then the other flight had I think it was 15 kids or 16 kids and then one chaperone, and I was on the second flight, except we ended up having way more problems than like the people with like 30 kids because like because right after the flight we were all supposed to wait before we went on at all, like right outside the plane, and one of the kids didn't, and we thought he was still in the plane. We weren't sure where he was, so we were like waiting. And then Mima, the like chaperone that like was on the flight with us, she was like, "Oh no, let's just go ahead, guys. Like we'll wait for him up ahead." And so we went up ahead, and sorry, we got to passport control, and we were like, "Oh, okay, like he's not here. Like let's wait a little bit more." And then Mima went back to the plane, and he wasn't there. So we're like, would he go ahead? Because we all didn't really know like each other that well, so we were like, is he the type of person that would just go ahead to like baggage claim? And so we kind of were like, oh, we like waited a little bit more, and then we were like, okay, let's just go through passport control. And we went through passport control, and then there he was waiting for us at baggage claim. And then not just that, but we were supposed to take a bus to Schloss where like that's where I am now. And the bus like that was supposed to take us was supposed to be the bus that took the kids before, like on the earlier flight, because their flight was at 3 and ours was at 5:55, so there was like 3 hours in between. But like when we got off the flight was when they hadn't even gotten to camp yet. So yeah, for some reason I guess they got delayed or something like that, and so we were like waiting, and then they sent another bus, and we got all of our stuff on the bus, and then the bus like driver like found like a problem with the bus, so there was like something hanging off like the edge, and so yeah, he was trying to kick it off or like put it back, but it wasn't quite doing that, so we had to wait for someone to come and fix it. So that took like another hour. And then not just that, but our flight got delayed. Like earlier, like our flight got delayed because there was rain above New York. Yeah, but it was weird because like the flight didn't take as long as I thought it would, because I'm used to leaving from Florida to go to Germany, and you have to go all the way up the East Coast to like get to Germany. But this time we were already in DC, so it wasn't like much. So that was weird. I still am kind of like, am I in Germany? Because it doesn't really quite feel like that. And so yeah, that brings me to the first day that we were in Germany. Like that stuff happened at the airport, where we kind of lost someone in our bus, and then we all fell asleep on the bus, and then we like got to camp, and we all were like, what? Like, and pretty much like we got there though at like 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. like right in the afternoon, like right at noon, but or like around noon. And but the thing is like it was cloudy, so it didn't really seem like noon. It seemed like it could even be like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. And so I was still like I thought it was like 5 or 6 because like jet lag, and I was like, what the hell time it is, like what time is it? And so like all this stuff. And yeah, it ended up, yeah, so like the first day was kind of like, and we didn't even really do much. We went like down to the town just to kind of see it, but like I don't really remember much. And I took some pictures, and I'll have to put those up, but I don't have Wi-Fi right now, actually. Like, right now I'm just doing the vlog so I don't forget anything. But yeah, anyways. And then the next day, which was yesterday. Like, see, I'm even, like, confused with my days. But yesterday we didn't do, like, we, did a written exam, and then we did an oral exam, and then we went on, like, we went around the jogging track, so we kind of, like, know a little bit more of our surroundings, and then, I'll have to take a video of the jogging track. That would be cool to see, probably. So, and like, it's so weird because there's mountains everywhere, and I'm not used to that. So I'm kind of trying to get used to the altitude, and then like when I like go jogging, I'm kind of worried about that. So I guess we'll see what happens. And then yeah, and then we saw the jogging track. Like we ate like we're Schloss Wittgenstein is actually a boarding school too, so the food isn't that great. It's like boarding school food, which is almost like school food. I mean, it's got like, some German twist. Like I think every single meal we've had some kind of potatoes to go with it. So, it's kind of German, but it's still like not amazing. But today I had this vegetarian lasagna that was amazing. It was crazy. But anyways, yeah. And then I think it was like something like lasagna. Yeah, and then what else? And then yeah, so yesterday we did like an oral exam, and then we found out who our teachers were, and we did like a small kind of like, oh yeah, and before we found out who our teachers were, we did like a thing with the teamers, because okay, we have 5 teamers who are kind of like counselors, and then we have 5 teachers who are teachers, like they teach us. So we're actually going to school during the day, which is weird. And so yeah, our teamers, like we did like a whole thing with them, and we played like I don't know if you guys have played it, but pretty much where we were all sitting in a circle, and like one person like went first and they said their name and then a fruit that starts with their name, and then like the next person went and they had to name the first person, and then they named themselves, and it just kept going on, and that game took 2 hours because there's 60 of us. Oh my god, it was torture. And never do it if there's like more than 20 of you guys, because you seriously, like, everyone went to the bathroom at least once, and when you went to the bathroom you explored the castle too. So like, yeah, but anyways, like, yeah, we all tried to get out of that a little bit. And then after that we started playing this game where it's called Super Assassin, I think that's what it's called. And we all got like, they wrote our names down on a piece of paper and put it in a bag, and we all got our names, or got, not our names, but we all drew names, and we have to hand something to someone, and if they take it, then that means we killed them, and so like like, it's funny because like some people have already died, and then other people are like trying to like kill people, but they're not like working, like, or some people are like really suspicious. And yeah, so far I haven't died, but I haven't also killed my person yet either. Like, it's funny because, okay, she's the girl that lives in the same county as me. It kind of sucks though, because I never see her really. Like, I mean, I taught, like, it was weird because like when we were drawing on like the names, she was sitting right next to me, but we aren't allowed to kill people during class or during like teamer sessions. And so yeah, so like it was so like I was like, what do I do? And yeah, and so I didn't get to end up killing her. And I haven't done it yet, and I'm thinking maybe I should do like an alliance with someone else and help them kill someone, and then they can help me or something, but I haven't done it yet. And then, but I think, because, okay, there's 2 ways you win. One is you kill a lot of people, or the second way is you just don't die. Okay, we finished the game by Sunday, because we're here for 3 weeks, and we finished the game by Sunday, and so you just don't die by Sunday, and I think that's what I'm going to try and do. But I have grabbed some stuff that, like my harmonica necklace, apparently, I guess, like, because I was wearing a sweater earlier today, so like when I took it off, it probably, like, my necklace probably came off with it, and I guess like I dropped it, and someone came over and was like, oh, Anita, this is yours, right? And I was like, oh yeah, great, thanks, and like my like harmonica necklace is close to my heart, so like I just grabbed it without even thinking, and like then like right after I grabbed it, I was like, oh crap. And then she, like, but luckily she didn't say like, oh, I just killed you. And it's funny because, like, some people like don't quite know other people's names, so they'll be like, I just killed you, and then they'll like show like the name they had on like the slip of paper, and then the person will be like, no, you didn't. Like, so it's like, funny, and that's really like a good game to play at a big camp. And then what else? So Yesterday, I think that's pretty much all we did. Like, we kind of like talked with our we kind of went to our teachers and did like a little class session, but we didn't really do much in my class. And oh yeah, I got placed in the advanced class, cause I guess I'm one of the better ones. But still, like, I find myself in class like, oh, was bedeutet das? Like, and you know, like a word, cause we like use a lot of different words and a lot of words that I haven't really heard, or like I've heard them, but I don't like we don't use them in the context that I've heard them, or like I don't remember, like, you know, I only know them in context, so then like I don't recognize them and like, or you know, I don't like remember the definition or actually know the definition, so I'm like, what? And so yeah, like that it's nice though because like German class is finally like difficult for me. And so like, or not like difficult, but you know, I'm actually like learning something, and I'm actually like, I don't like just like finish the work in like 5 seconds, or like learn the lesson in like 5 seconds and then move on. So that's really nice. And yeah, and then today we had like actual class, and like it was actually pretty long, like way longer than I thought it was. It was from 9 to I think like 12ish, and then or 12:15, and then we had a break in between, but like it was like a 15-minute break. And then from 2 to from 2 to like 3ish, I think, or 3:30 or something like that. Yeah, and like, but that's only on Tuesdays and Thursdays when we had the second part of like the class, like at the like after like the first part, because we always have class Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But Tuesdays and Thursdays we just have extra. But like on Tuesdays we do games in that extra session more. Like we do, yeah. And then on Thursdays we watch movies. So I'm like excited and everything. And it's weird because in my German class we don't like speak any English, but then outside of my German class, we only speak English. So I'm kind of like waiting to see like how like mid-year, because we have like a mid-year session too, like a mid-year camp, and I'm waiting to see how that is like, you know, just speaking in German, because everyone by then will probably like just know German. And then for the most part, like, I don't know, I'm hanging out with a lot of people. Like there's some cute boys, and I don't know, like it's it's nice. Like all the teachers and all the teamers are nice. They're all like in their 20s ish. You know, some are like 21, like I think, or maybe it's 22, and then like another like one's like 26. I think that's the oldest, but you know, it's all around that. And then, you know, it's pretty cool, and I'm doing well. Like, no offense, but I don't really miss any of you guys that much, really. Like maybe a little occasionally when I think of something that we joke around about or something, but for the most part, I'm good. And that's weird because my roommates are a little like homesick, so it's kind of weird, like to be like, you know, there while they're kind of upset, and then I'm just like, it's okay, and like it's hard for me to relate. So you know, I mean, it's not hard for me to relate, but it's like I don't know what to say to help them really, and so yeah. But other than that, it's going good, and I'm having fun, and Germany's nice. It just doesn't feel like Germany because I'm not really speaking German, but I kind of starting to, so maybe it'll feel like more like Germany. And yeah, I'll post some pictures when I actually get to post this vlog, I guess. Um, in case you guys are wondering, it is Tuesday, July 31st, at, oh, it's almost 4:30, and I have to go at, or yeah, 4:30. So I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry that all my videos are ridiculously long, but oh well. Bye guys.